IELTS Listening. Section 2. You will hear a talk about recent changes to City Park, including new facilities, rules, and events. First, you will hear about the updated entrances and facilities, followed by new policies and upcoming events. First, you have some time to look at questions 11 to 15. Now we shall begin. You should answer the question as you listen, because you will not hear the recording a second time. Listen carefully and answer the questions.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for gathering here today for our detailed update on City Park's latest transformations. The park has been undergoing extensive renovations for the past year, and today, I'm here to walk you through not only the new additions but also the revised rules, policies, and scheduled activities. Please stay alert. Some things may sound familiar, but details have shifted, so don't miss the nuances. Let's begin with the entrances. Previously, you could access the park via 3 gates: East Road, Greenwood Avenue, and the Southern Gate. However, there have been notable adjustments. While the East Road gate served as the main entry point, it has now been relocated. The new primary entrance is via Greenwood Avenue, which, after significant construction, now features an expanded pedestrian plaza, ideal for large crowds. The Southern Gate remains open, mostly for those heading directly to picnic spots. Here's where it gets tricky. The West Gate, which was once used by both emergency and general vehicles, is now exclusive to emergency access only. No pedestrian or bicycle entry allowed. Now, let's move on to facilities. The children's playground has been upgraded with new adventure equipment, making it more exciting for young visitors. However, it's very important to maintain the park properly. So, we were planning to keep close the park in every Saturday, and the mayor said it should be in Wednesday, but please note that it will be closed every Monday for maintenance. Meanwhile, our picnic area has expanded, providing more seating in shaded spots. You guys were used to barbecuing in Central Pavilion, but now it is only permitted in designated zones near Willow Lake, which is so far away from the main entrance. Now, a major update on recreational activities: cycling. Earlier, bicycles were allowed everywhere, which caused safety concerns. As of now, cycling is restricted to marked bike paths only. Skateboarding, on the other hand, is a no-go, completely banned, to protect the new stone walkways from damage. Pet policies? Big changes here. Dogs, once allowed freely throughout the park, must now remain leashed at all times, except for Maple Grove, which serves as the new off-leash zone. Please note, there are clear signs marking the boundaries of this area. Another important improvement is our security system. The park is now monitored by 24-hour surveillance cameras to enhance safety. However, you might recall that in the past, security officers patrolled from midnight to noon, but now it's only between 7 a.m. and 10 p.m., ensuring that help is available during peak hours. Now let's talk about special events. Many of you are familiar with our farmers market, which has been running for years. It continues to be held on the last Sunday of every month near the West Lawn. Another event, our open-air movie nights, will now take place in the Rose Garden instead of the amphitheater, although it could be in the West Lawn. These will be held every Friday from March to October, so make sure to bring a blanket and enjoy the experience.
Now you have some time to look at questions 16 to 20.
Now, let me give you some updates on park facilities and regulations that you should be aware of. First, let's talk about our new waste management system. We have introduced color-coded bins to encourage recycling. Green bins are for food waste, blue bins are for paper and plastic, while red bins should be used for general waste. We kindly ask all visitors to use the correct bins to help maintain the park's cleanliness. Next, let me update you about the new park opening hours. Previously, many of you enjoyed 24-hour access to City Park, allowing visits at any hour. However, after receiving safety-related feedback and conducting internal reviews, we found that late-night access posed certain security risks, especially due to limited lighting and reduced staff presence. As a result, the park will no longer remain open round the clock. It will now be open daily from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. This change applies every day, including holidays, and we believe these adjusted hours will help maintain a safer and more comfortable environment for everyone. Moving on to fitness activities, we're excited to now offer free yoga sessions every Saturday morning at a peaceful location known as Sunrise Meadow. This spot was chosen for its open space and calm atmosphere, ideal for group exercises. There's no registration required, just bring your own yoga mat and feel free to join. These sessions usually start early in the morning, and we recommend arriving a few minutes early to settle in, as many visitors attend, especially in good weather. For families, we've introduced a new rule for the children's play area. Now all children under 12 must be supervised by an adult at all times. This measure ensures their safety and well-being, especially as we've installed new equipment recently. Park staff may remind parents if they notice children playing unsupervised. Lastly, regarding park benches, a common issue we've observed is that people reserve benches by leaving personal belongings, like bags or jackets, on them for long periods. To ensure fair use, we now have a policy. If a bench is left unoccupied for over 15 minutes, even with items on it, staff may remove the belongings and place them in our lost and found. This allows everyone equal access to seating during busy park hours. These new policies are meant to enhance your experience at City Park, and we appreciate everyone's cooperation in keeping the park enjoyable for all visitors.
That is the end of Section 2. You now have half a minute to check your answers. Please make sure you have transferred all your answers to the answer sheet correctly.